Hi everybody, I'm Tony from Global Leadership College and I'm a culture media major. I'm gonna teach you today how to use Everytime. Let's go. So we go straight up to mobile web 이용하기. And first we have to become a member. So Everytime 회원 가입. We start off first, you have to choose your year, the year you enrolled. So in 2025 학번. You gotta type it in Korean. So Yonsei 대학교 신촌 campus. And then you gotta put in your department. Yeah, put your major too. Okay, and then we go to the next step. Here you just have to confirm everything. I don't like this one. And then you go to the next page, which is 휴대폰 인증. So yeah, you just put your phone number, you confirm your phone number, and then it's gonna lead you to the page to make your ID and your password, and that's it. Guys, so now after you've registered and you log in, here's how the home screen looks of the app. So first, here on the top, we have a few things. The first thing is an advertisement, so we don't need to click that. The second thing is connected with your classes. So for example, like if you go here, like Tuga, you can add like what you have to do for like your different classes. Here you can like see what you have to do. So yeah, then we have the menu for the food. You can choose which restaurant you want, which place. For example, White Plaza here in Songdo. You see what you have for lunch, for breakfast. So yeah, it's really comfortable to have that. Next, we have a lot of icons which are connected with the different Yonsei websites. So the first one is Hakyo Home. So this is just the official Yonsei website. You can go and check what's happening. Here we have space in the library. So as you can see here, it's quite full. So because when you go to the library, you actually have to reserve a seat to study. So we have that here. Then we have the Yonsei portal. You will know our loved portal. But here's the shuttle for the Kukje campus, and here you can see the timetable, which once again, it's so helpful when you need to reserve a seat for the bus for Shincheon. And we have learners. This is once again connected with your classes. Then here we just have like notifications for the dorm and for the just for students. Then we have this is the official like calendar for the year, for the semester. So you can see like all of the official things that are written here. Then we have the library website if you need to search for a book or once again reserve for a seat or anything. Okay, next, so there's a lot of overwhelming information here, as you can see. A lot of things happening. Pretty much here in the 게시판, people are just writing whatever is happening. On Sorjong, you can remove some of these things that you don't want to see. So for example, I don't want to see like promotions or like books that are being sold out right now. Like I don't need these things. And finally, here you can search for things. So for example, I've searched for my club's like pulse that I couldn't find out. So I'm searching for it and I'm reading the information. So that's really nice when you need to search for something very specific. It's your ID, you can change your password, and here your usual settings. So now we have the home screen of the Everytime app on the laptop. So here quickly you can just see your profile, and once again we have like thousands of 게시판. You have a lot of things here, but pretty much here on the top you have your like different you have your like timetable, your classrooms, the calculator of your 학점, which is your grades, let's say, or your credits. You can see your friends here, to the timetable. So here you can add your classes very easily with this plus. So yeah, you go first here, you choose the campus, and here you have like all the departments. And for example, if I go to the the basic like classes for everyone. For example, if I want to add, let's say this class, right? I click here, 시간표에 추가. And here it's really nice because it says where like you already have another class, so it warns you like, oh hey, you know, you already have another class. Here you can like, you know, search with the name of the class, the professor's name, or you know, the code of the class. You can even like for the 학년, you can like, you know, like choose for which year you want to look, you know, you want to search for classes. Another way you can actually search for these classes is you go to the 게시판 here, you go to 강의실, and here you can search by, once again, by the name of the class. You know, it comes out and I can see like the rating of the class and like all the reviews, like the people have written. So it's really helpful when you want to, you know, like choose which classes you want to take. Here you can actually make like for example, for this semester, let's say I want to make like let's say another version of my another version of my timetable, right? And you can go here and just like once again like start searching for your classes. Like for example, I want to choose this timetable, right? I go to the settings here and I go to the 기본 시간표 지정, and this automatically makes my timetable my actual timetable. And why this is helpful is when you go to your 학점 계산기, something very important. Here, first of all, here you have all the semesters. You go, for example, in the first semester, right? You want to count your grades and your credits. You go to the red button here, 시간표 불러오기. And for example, like the timetables we made as 기본 are shown here. And one last thing about the timetable is here, the third button, you can change it to look like a calendar. Fun thing about the 게시판 here is that you can go to the 책방, and here all, you know, like all the students who sell books. Here you can search for your friends. So how do you add your friends? From this icon here, you either add, like you can share your profile through Kakao, like send them an invitation. Having friends in Everytime is that when you go to your friend, let's say like you can check their schedule, laptop, the interface of Everytime here. So once again, we go to 시간표, your timetable. So it's honestly quite different than the phone screen. So here, once again, for this semester, for example, I have a few trials. Here, you know, like once again, you can make like a new timetable, whatever. From this red button here down, you can like search for your classes again. So it's the same thing, but just the interface is kind of different. Here we have the 강의실, so it's the same thing. Here, like all of your classes come out, and you know, like the reviews for different classes, and it's the same thing as earlier that I showed you guys. So here you search for the class. The 학점 계산기. So here it's the same thing. Here you have your friends on an entire different, what do you call this, like button, right? So once again, I can search by their ID or email, whatever, but I can see their program like this, normal session 게시판s. So this is pretty much like, you know, just people writing whatever they want. For example, if we go to the 새내기 게시판, here people, you know, write things for the first years mainly. And, you know, as you can see, they're talking about 온수, which is the hot water, which they stopped in our dorm earlier. Here, there in the button down, you can like write your own, you know, like whatever you want to write. I'm tired, right? And you know, here, like the button here down on the right, 익명, means like that you're writing it anonymously, so people are not gonna know that you're writing it. And here with the camera button, you can like add pictures and whatever not. So it's really helpful. 진로. So this is the career sessions. So why this is very helpful is when you go here, and especially here in the core tip, you can see like people who have given advices for like, you know, like different like jobs. So the 홍보 here is pretty much promotions of like the clubs. So once again, if you're searching for a specific club or anything, or you just want to see what kind of clubs there are in Yonsei, you can come here. Here we have the college sessions. So here, like most of the majors or departments have made their like 게시판, where like they write things related to their major. Sadly, guys, I don't see GOC. I'm wondering why. So here, you can actually make your own 게시판 too, like literally, like you can write the name and everything and explain. Here is the 게시판. So here it's actually, once again, put very nicely. So here, this whole thing is the normal sessions as we called it earlier. The 홍보 is actually right here. So this is about the clubs as we talked about, right? So yeah, then here we have the career sessions as we were talking. Once again, 꿀팁, 후기, yeah. Then here we have the articles ones, departments or like, you know, majors. About everything I could tell you about Everytime. Download Everytime. It's super easy, as you can see. It can be a little bit overwhelming, but it's just quite comfortable to be able to, you know, like look at your timetable, you know, add all of your classes. It's especially amazing for preparing before like applying for your classes, you know, the Sugang Shinchon. It's really hard. So yeah, just download it, enjoy. And yeah, I wish you good luck, and hopefully you can, you know, like use it in the best way possible. So yeah, thank you guys for watching.